making a cape, a cover up to go with this. Ta-da! With this dress. Ta-da! I purchased this dress years and years ago and I absolutely love it, but I never really felt comfortable wearing it out on its own. It's in size XS, but maybe because of the body type that I have, it's loose on me everywhere. It doesn't fit me well. Oh, this is how it looks on me. It reveals quite a bit of skin, which is the main reason I have never really worn it out. But today I'm gonna fix that by making a cover up for it. I'll be using 3 meters of organza fabrics. I'm not certain which one it is though. It might either be organza, stain organza, or nylon organza. This is exactly why I wanted that fabric swatch book by Akshay Toilia. I might be pronouncing his name wrong, but yes, it comes with a sample of fabrics attached with the book so that you can touch and see the differences yourself. And if you are someone who wants to learn more about fabrics, this is the book that I would definitely recommend you getting it, because it's always good to know what you are working with or what you are going to work with in advance. It helps a lot. And also there are so many books on fashion design, textile illustrations, draping, and if you are someone like me, self-learning and stuff, those books can totally be your best friends. Originally, what I wanted was a chiffon fabric to work with because I love that soft, airy flow. But with the limited time I had, I couldn't find any on time. These are the inspo pictures. Tudung, tudung, tudung. I'm confused if I should make a longer version or a shorter version, but I think I'll go with the longer one because I can always cut it short if I don't like it. Looking at the picture, I think they simply cut a slit in the center so that the head can pass in through, and I think I'm going to recreate exactly the same and see how it turns out. For the front measure, I will eyeball it because I want it to be slightly uneven. Also today I'll be explaining the process with the help of a paper and sketches because I'm in a little bit of rush, and also since I'm working with such a long fabric, setting up the camera was quite a challenge. I did try, but it was so difficult to fit in everything properly into the frame, and so I hope you don't mind that. Consider this as the fabric that I'm working with. Fold the front to your desired length. Now, fold the fabric with the right sides facing inward. The front of the cape should be on the inside and the back on the outside. Next, mark the neck opening. Start by drawing a small square at the folded corner, then round off the edges to create a curved neckline. Once you are happy with the shape, carefully cut along the line you drew. Remember to draw the neckline on the folded, closed edge of the fabric, not on the open side. This way, when you cut it out and unfold the fabric, you will have a centered neck opening. Ta-ding! Moment of truth. Not bad. Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh my god! Ding, 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 ding! It worked. I'll double fold and hem the neckline. Same for it. Kind of looks so plain. Now I'll do the back first. I'll cut it to my desired length and the neckline. I'll double fold it and hem it. And for this, I think I'll probably add ruffles. I feel the ruffles would enhance this a little more. Now I'll just cut a piece of fabric to attach it to the dress that I'll be wearing with the cave. I don't know why this is. I don't like slits on dresses, so I'm gonna cover it up. Next, I'll cut fabric stripes for the ruffles about 8 inches wide. After folding 1.5 inches of fabric on both the ends, it will leave about 5 inches of visible ruffle length. Now I will stitch all the fabrics, the stripes together using that zigzag stitch, and then I will double fold and hem the other edge. After that, I will gather all the fabrics to create ruffles, and then I will attach that ruffle to the main fabric. Oh my god, that's a lot of work. Taking a small break. Working with organza is not easy. I knew that working with organza is not going to be easy, but at the start, everything was going so smoothly that I thought it's easy only. And then the fabric decided to humble me. It keeps slipping on and my stitches are turning uneven, and I have already ripped them out and started all over 3 times. Plus, I don't have an interlock machine, so I have to do all the raw edges with a zigzag stitch, which has me now wondering that if I will ever finish it on time.